are, guys. So what a bloody bit of price action we've had, huh? Came down here, came down to exactly where we said we were gonna go. Tagged 3.8k right here, 3.82, right? Came right in here, tagged said line here. Getting a decent reaction. I still think we're gonna retrace this whole move. This is not strength. This is just kind of everybody jamming cash in right now. I still think we retrace this whole move here. At least undercut this puppy to get a nice little bullish RSI look, right? That would be the best scenario here. Yeah, it's about to get, probably pretty bloody here, I would assume. Here, I'll show you why. Here on the RS side, you can kind of see there's pathetic price action, really. They're just jamming cash in right now. Little to no patience. You can kind of see here too. Just kind of nasty. Let's go to I think the 1 hour is what kind of showed the whole story here. Yeah, okay, so you see the RSI right here. So, yeah, they're jamming prices. RSI is cooling. We're getting higher highs, lower highs on the RSI. Yeah, I think this comes. We get a nice little cooler, at least back down to here. At least down here. That would be first stop for ETH. We undercut these lows before we get any constructive movement back up, in my opinion. Ideally, I'd like if we came back again, come back down here. Maybe I'm getting a little too bearish, and then we base out right in this area. And yeah, that'd be kind of a good look here. We come down and then come back up and get going. So they did jam in a bunch of dough here. They did get priced back above this area, which is constructive. I'm going to give them that. But I'm not quite sure where price goes just yet. Don't be surprised if they retrace this whole move, come back down to here. Wouldn't be surprised down here. We still think there could be more fuckery ahead, right? Let's go back to the 4 hour. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. It looks like they're just jamming up price here. We need to get constructive. We need to come back down, get some looks here in the moving averages. Yeah, this whole area looks good. Get a little inverse head and shoulders action, I think, and then we can actually get moving here. So, yeah, maybe this is it. This is what we're going to look for. Let's say the price we're looking for, 4,100 or so. Let's come back down here. I'd love to come sweep this area. Come back down, hit sweep 4K once again. Maybe just shy of 4K. But yeah, let's go back to the daily and kind of level set where we think price is going to go. So yeah, let's come back down here in this area. And then let's see. Let's see if it gets constructive. I would love to come back down and just flush everybody out. Nice bear rally here, right? And then just come right back down. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. They're very adamant about pushing price up. So I don't know though. No patience. No patience right now. I think price is hanging on a ledge right now. Let's go look at Bitcoin, and then we'll look at like BMNR and SBET. So yeah, decent strength looks on Bitcoin. We got all the EMAs kind of converging here. We did push up. We're bull flagging right here. So we'll see. Bitcoin showing a lot more strength. Maybe it pushes as ETH takes a little bit of a cooler. Maybe that was the flush we needed to get going. Apprehensive here. I don't know, guys. I still think there was supposed to be a little more fuckery, right? Come down here to 104, but it looks like they're not letting anybody get in here. Maybe we go back up. One more big old squeeze for Q4 before we get any sort of actual dumpage here. Let's look at the 4 hours. So, pretty decent, healthy looks over here. See, healthier looking than Ethereum, in my opinion. We get all the moving averages kind of converging together here. So, maybe Bitcoin's getting ready to go. Bitcoin looking a little stronger here. Yeah, we'll see on Bitcoin. Let's look at the hourly too really quick. Yeah, so we busted our chops right above here. We did set a new high here. Yeah, but the RSI is cooling. as we hit higher highs. So maybe we do have to come back down, just like Ethereum, and a little inverse head and shoulders action before we can get going for Q4. They really did. Whatever they jammed in today was a lot of cash, right? They did not want price to fall here. So, yeah, let's look at BMNR. BMNR, very interesting. Let's look at the daily. I mean, this is just a, little fuckery stock. Looks like it's getting ready to go. We do know they just keep buying ETH. So, once ETH gets going in Q4, this thing will just rocket. It'll rocket. So, there's a lot of hate on it too. So, this might be a fun one for the Christmas season, guys. This might be a fun one for the Christmas season. You can see here getting some support looks. Volume starting to pick up a little bit. Yeah, it's looking good. As long as ETH holds and pushes and they continue to buy Ethereum, this might be time to actually buy BMNR and rock and roll. Maybe they get one more little flush down in this area. But yeah, BMNR is looking good here. BMNR is looking good. I'm going to tip my hat to them. Yeah, let's look at the hourly, though. I just want to make sure we're not... Yeah, I mean, that's not the best look, right? And it's all going to depend on how Ethereum moves. So I'm going to wait. Yeah, if you looked at the hourly here, pretty disgusting on the hourly. A lot of liquidity grabs. But, still showing a little bit of strength as a bull flag here. Let's look at SBET. Yeah, SBET get a nice little squeeze today. What a shitty stock. I'm not a fan, but yeah, you can play this one here and there when sentiment goes down the toilet. You can play with this one. Let's go to the 4 hour here. So you can see here kind of the same looks. Ugh, just a yucky looking stock, guys. I wouldn't play with this one. Yeah, not my fan. All right, so let's go look at United Health and NVO. I think these are going to be the fun ones tomorrow. So let's look at the daily on United Health. So yeah, good looks. They're still kind of dicking us around a little bit, but they're getting ready to go. This is a bull flag look right here. We should get and go tomorrow, right? We should get and go tomorrow, and it should be a fun ride. So I'm looking for a nice push up for United Health tomorrow. Maybe we start pushing towards that gap, or we could get another little push, fake out, and then go. Like they kind of did over here, and getting a higher low. So yeah, let's be open to that as well. But that's the next target in this area, up to 380 or so. And then we'll continue to push up here to the EMA up here, close to 400 or so. So United Health looking very good. Let's go look at the new darling, NVO here. A lot of fuckery on this stock. You see all the releases from, I think, JP Morgan lowering their price target to 47 or so. Complete bullshit. And they come in and just buy, right? Look at this. Bigger buy volume today than the day prior. And there's nothing you can't like about this bar, right? This is just beautiful. This is a reversal bar here, coming back up in, and then clearing this area, right? So this is significant. We undercut and then closed above this wick. And this is, this whole area is heavy, right? We closed back above it on heavy volume, and we've had hot volume for many weeks here. They're having bullish news on bullish news. This giddy up and go, like this sell off here was pretty interesting. It's that 100% tariff, but NVO has multiple facilities and manufacturing plants within the United States. So guys, this is a sleeping giant. NVO, pack your bags, we're going to the moon. I'd say NVO first stop, we need to at least get it back up here, 56 or so, but I would love, we need to at least come back up here and then find support. So we're going to clear this high, first things first at 60, 62 or so. Fill this gap as well, 58, 50. I mean, this thing's going to get up and go, guys. Look what it does. And that's the dailies, right? Once it decides to go, it goes. So pack your bags, get ready. This thing's been beaten down. So NVO is the name. Get ready for it. That's all I got. Peace.